Sean and Stoney at 226. JC and Adrian at 227. And going to be a no time in the run there. That'll move us down the line to Jason Archuleta and Adrian Martinez at 227. Bobby Boyd, Nick Coates, 228. Here's JC Archuleta and Adrian Martinez at 227. And going to be a no time for the run there. That'll move us down the line to Boyd and Coates at 228 and Lewis and Lushinger at 229. Kyle Davis and Danny Leslie at 230. You are going to be up at 3. Anderson and Wilcox 231. Be ready. Rovers are doing a fine job easing right along here. We are cruising through the pre for number 14. Brought to you by our friends at Nutrita Feeds. You swing up in the booth and talk to them. Find a feed program that'll work perfect for you and your equine athlete. It's going to move us down to Clay Lewis and Sam Lushinger. Kyle Davis and Danny Leslie at 230. Dan Anderson and Wilcox at 231. Chase Massengill and Sterling English at 232. Davis and Leslie, 230, right in. And going to be smooth in the field. 5 of the line, going to be 12-17. It's going to move us down now to Kyle and Danny. Here's Kyle and Danny, 230. Josh and Marcus, 231. Jason Sterling, you're ready. Going to be no time to run. And that's going to move us down to Anderson and Wilcox. Massengill and English at 232. Roethlisberger and Bader at 233. You're going to be up at 3. It's Josh and Marcus at 231. And they are going to be smooth here. Going to be 10:02 on the run. That'll move us down to Massengill and English at 232. Then Roethlisberger and Bader at 233. Barry Bird, Troy Shelby, 234. You're going to be up in 3. Next team you can ride in, that'll be Kyle and Corey, 233. Here's 232, 80, and tough luck here, going to be no time to run. And we're going to move down the line, Roethlisberger and Bader at 233, then Barry and Troy, 234. Tyson Green and Pee Wee Freeman at 235. Next team you can ride in, that'll be Barry and Troy, 234. And smooth in the field, give me 8:36 on the run. That'll move us down the line to Barry and Troy, 234. Tyson Green and Pee Wee Freeman at 235. You're going to be on deck. Matt Petros and Shane Brown at 236. And tough luck there, little gift wrap, going to be no time with the run. And we're going to move down to Tyson Green and Pee Wee Freeman at 235, and Matt and Shane at 236. And smooth in the field, going to be 9:72 on the run, 9:72. That'll move us down to Matt Petros and Shane Brown at 236. Stevenson and Middleton at 237. Then Darrell Elliott and Billy Bob Brown at 238. Shane at 236, 237, you can ride it. These guys are going to be smooth here. Going to be 858 on the run, 858. Here's Jake and Jen at 237, and Gerald and Billy Bob at 238. Joe and Joe at 239. Hands up like you're going to be no time to run, no time. Zero Harley and Billy Bob Brown at 238, and Joe Bird Higgins at 239, McClure and Mormon at 240. And no time there. We're going to move down the line. Going to be Joe and Joe Bird at 239. Here's Big Bird Higgins at 239 and McClure and Mormon at 240. Matheson and Flake at 241, then Hinton and Jackson at 242. Be ready. Here's Joe Beaver, Gilbert Higgins. They see we can ride in. That's going to be Wayne and Shane at 240. And tough luck for the boys there. We're going to move on. Going to be McClure and Mormon at 240. And Matheson and Flake at 241. Hinton and Jackson at 242. Denmark and Branham at 243. Wayne McClure and Shane Mormon are open at 240. Second call for Wayne McClure and Shane Mormon. And third call for Wayne McClure, Shane Mormon at 240. Let them out, boys. Well, we're going to move down to Ken Matheson to J.C. Flake at 241.
Burn one.
And we're going to move down to Matheson to Flake at 241, then Hinton and Jackson at 242, Denmark and Branham at 243, McClure and Frost at 244. Be ready. Brad Hinton and Cole Jackson at 242. You can ride in the box for yours. Five of the field here is going to be 12-17. And that's going to move us down to Hinton and Jackson at 242, Denmark and Branham at 243, McClure and Frost at 244, Steele and Felt at 245. You be ready.
Right. I mean, at least it's not both up.
Next thing you can ride in, it'll be Dan Denmark and Frank Branham at 243. And we'll take a right wheel on this one, number 1279. That'll move us down the line to Dan Denmark and Craig Branham at 243, then McClure and Frost 244. Tony Steele and Casey Fell at 245, then Bruce and Scruggs be ready. Here's Dan Denmark and Craig Branham at 243, the California boys. McClure and Frost 244. And we're going to be smooth at 957. That'll move us down now to Tom McClure and Shannon Frost at 244, Steele and Felt at 245, Zane Bruce and Rick Scruggs at 246. We'll be up in 3. It's Dalton Shannon at 244, Tony Casey 245.
I'm watching the rodeo right now, and I wanted to show you the horses. You know, watch the horses.
And going to be 957. We're going to move down to Steelenfeld at 245.
Can you hear me?
Bruce and Scruggs at 246. And Kirsten Schlager and Johnson, you're ready. Here's Tony and Casey at 245, then Zane and Rick at 246, you can ride it. 240 will pick you up right after 250, and it's going to be no time, we'll run no time. That's going to move us down the line, going to be Bruce and Scruggs at 246, Trevor Kirschenschlager and Colton Johnson at 247, Chris and Paul Freed at 248, you're ready. Here's Zane and Rick at 246, Trevor and Colton at 247. And they're going to be smooth here, going to be 10-18. 10-18 on the run. That'll move us down to Christian Schlager and Johnson at 247. Chris Reed and Paul Freed at 248. And Steve Smith and Scott Selling at 249. Then we'll go to the Sar Shays at 250. Then we'll go back to 240. Here's Trevor Cole at 247, Chris and Paul at 248, you're going to be on deck. And we're going to be smooth here, going to be 651 on the run. That'll move us down the line to Chris and Paul Freed at 248, Smith and Selling at 249, then the Sar Shays at 250 are going to be up in 3.
I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, so hopefully I'll
They see if you can ride in. That's going to be Steve Smith and Scott Selling at 249.
If you're going to go back to what, Wreck-It Ralph and Caddy?
Smith here going to be 828 on the run, 828. That'll move us down to Smith and Selling at 249, then the Sar Shays at 250. Then we'll go to Wayne McClure and Shannon Mormon.
Hold up, I turn the phone around, okay?
And next team you can ride in, that'll be Jody and Dana 250. Here's Stevie and Scotty. Well, not going to work here, going to be no time. We're going to go down to Jody and Nick Sarchet at 250. Then we're going to Wayne McClure and Shane Mormon. Marty Linder and Clay Schneider at 251. Shane Carroll and Jim Matlack here ready. Here's Jody and Nick at 250. Wayne and Shane you can come in. And we're going to be smooth there at the 856 in the run, 856.
What?
We're going to go to Wayne McClure and Shane Mormon at 240. And Marty Linder and Clay Schneider at 251, Carol and Matlack at 252, Patsy and Griffin at 253. Next team you can ride in is going to be Marty and Clay. And going to be a no time on the road there, no time. All right, that'll move us down to Marty Linder and Clay Schneider. Here's Marty Linder and Clay Schneider at 251, then Carol and Matlack at 252. Tanner Patsy and Matt Griffin at 253. We're going to be up at 3. And smooth in the field, going to be 747. 747, they'll lose to Hyco, Texas, and Cave Creek, Arizona. Shea Girl and Jim Matlack at 252, then Patsy and Griffin at 253. Blackmore and Holmesy at 254. Here we're going to be up in 3. Big thanks to our friends at Fastback Group. Try all those new available. The likes of Clay Tryon, multiple-time world champion using Fastback. Come on up to RS. Put one in your hands today, you're going to like it. Here's Shea Carroll and Jim Matlack at 252, Patsy and Griffin at 253, Blackmore and Woolsey at 254. These guys, they're going to hit one down at an 822. That'll move us down to Patsy and Griffin at 253, Blackmore and Woolsey at 254, then the Hirschbergers at 255. Next team you can ride in is going to be Trey Blackmore and Drew Woolsey at 254. And not going to work here, going to be a no time.
I'll give them the phone, baby.
Moving on to Blackmore and Woolsey at 254, then the Hirschbergers at 255. Megan Carr and Dustin Little at 256. Got a total of 39 remaining here in the final rotation. Mark Prefer, number 14 in the area World Series finale. Number 13, 13 years we've been doing it. And going to be a no time of the run. That's going to move us down to Hirschberger and Hirschberger at 255. Cara Little at 256. Then Holcomb and Harry's at 257. And a no time of the run there. That's going to move us down the line to Jacob and Dustin at 256. Then Andy and Case at 257. Williams and Brown at 258. Conway and Reed at 259. Going to be smooth there, going to be 683 on the run. It's going to move us down to Holcomb and Curtis at 257, then Williams and Brown at 258, Kyle and Dallas at 259.
And then you pull your address and then look up that.
Here's Holcomb and here it is at 257, Williams and Brown at 258, Conway and Reed at 259. Smooth here, going to be 752. It's going to move us down to Anthony Williams and Scott Brown at 258, Conway and Reed at 259. Andy Knott, Garrett Noakes, be ready. Here's Anthony and Scott at 258, and Kyle and Dallas at 259, Knott, Noakes at 260. And going to be a no time of the run. All right, we're going to move down the line to Conway and Reed at 259, and Knott, Noakes at 260. LD and Sean at 261, be ready.
Did you give your phone to your dad? He's like, no. Oh, did you get your tickets for back ready?
Time of the field, they're going to be 12:22 on the run. It moves down to Andy Knott, Garrett Noakes at 260, then LD and Sean at 261. Bryce Bowright and Zanga Shooty at 262, be ready.
When I turn the camera around,
Hands smooth in the field, going to be 765 of the run. That's going to move us down to Larry D. Guy and Sean Gray at 261. Bryce Bowright and Zanga Shooty at 262. 8:58. 8:58. That's going to move us down to Bud Ride and Shoot at 262. Simmons and Stevens at 263. And Temple and Simmons at 264. You're going to be up to 3. Smooth of the field, going to be 798 on the run. That'll move us down the line to Colby and Billy at 263. Temple and Simmons at 264. Then Holler and Simmons will be ready. It's Colby and Billy at 263, then Temple and Simmons at 264. Ty Daniel and Bobby 265, you're ready. And going to be a no time for the run, no time. It's going to move us down to Temple and Simmons at 264, Holler and Simmons at 265.
I like that, baby. That's a cool shirt. Did Daddy get that for you? Yeah, that's a good shirt, baby. I love you.
It's David and T.O. Roman here at 264, Holler and Simmons at 265. You can ride in. And we're going to be smooth here, 8:55 of the run. That's going to move us down to Holler and Simmons at 265, then Wilkin and back at 266. Pascal and Hemmer at 267, you're ready.
Hi, baby. We'll talk to your dad before you hang up. I'll let you know when you get on the run.
5 of the field here. It'll be 12:19. And that's going to move us down to Sierra. We're looking at Josh Mack at 266. Sean Pascal and Gary Hemmer at 267. Jacobs and Jacobs at 268. Smooth of the field going to be 8:18. That'll move us down the line. Now going to be Sean Pascal and Gary Hemmer at 267. Jacobs and Jacobs at 268. Then Romo at 269. Here's Pascal and Hemmer at 267. And Jacobs at 268. Romo. Next team you can ride in is going to be Red Jet at 268. And smooth of the field going to be 886 on the run. It's going to move us down to Jacobs and Jacobs at 216. Romo. Going to be a no time for the run, no time. Going to Moves down to Romo and Romo 269, Denham and Siggins at 270, and Coombs and Rollins at 271. Five of the field, they're going to be 1465. And that'll move us down to Denham and Siggins at 270. Coombs and Rollins at 271. Then Bustamante. Number 80 at 272. It'll be 8:13 on the run, 8:13. It's going to move us down to Dan and Dwayne at 271, then Marcos and Aaron at 272, Justin and Ron at 273, Corbin and Coley 274. And smooth in the field can be 804 on the run, 804. That's going to move us down to Marcus and Aaron at 272, then Justin and Ron at 273, Corbin and Coley at 274. And we're going to be smooth here, 65 on the run. It's Justin and Ron at 273, then Corbin and Coley 274, Craig and Jeff 275, Andy and Cole 276. TD and Bobby, be ready. We'll get you right around 280. All right, Justin and Ron, we'll pick you guys up in a little bit. It's going to be Corbin and Coley Nichols at 274, Dane and Hilton at 275, Maynard and Baldwin at 276, Phelps and White at 277. Here's Corbin and Coley at 274, then Craig and Jeff at 275, Andy and Colt at 276. It'll be a no time to run. That's going to move us down to Craig and Jeff now. At 276, it can be Andy and Colt, Randall and Colt at 277, Justice and Talion at 278. It's Craig and Jeff at 275, then 76 is going to be Andy Maynard and Colt Baldwin. And we're going to be smooth here, going to be 9:33 on the run. That'll move us down the line now. Maynard and Baldwin at 276, Phelps and White at 277, Thompson and Thompson at 278. You're going to be in 3. Here's Andy Colt at 276, then Brandon Colt at 277, Justice Italian at 278. Smooth of the field to be 856 on the run, 856. It's going to move us down to Phelps and White at 277, Thompson and Thompson at 278, Graham and Bonnet at 279. Here's Randall Gold at 277. And it'll be no time. We're going to move down to Justice Italian at 278, then Dylan and Cash at 279, Kyle and Taylor at 280. Smooth here, going to be 905 with a run 905. That's going to move us down to Brandon Bonnet at 279, then Midcap and Lux at 280, Colgrove and Dalby at 281. Actually, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go 279, 280, then we're going to go back to Ty Daniel and Bobby at 265, Justin and Ron at 273, and Red and Jen at 268 if they're back around. And going to be smooth here, going to be 888 on the run, 888. It's going to move us down to 280, going to be Metcalf and Lux. Then we're going to go to Ty Daniel and Bobby, Justin Udenhauer and Ron Dodd at 273, Rex and Jen Jacobs at 268. Then Joel and Dave at 281. Here's Kyle and Taylor, 280. You bet, Taylor Lux. It's going to be 695 in the run. It's going to move us down to Colt Grove and Dobby, 281. Or 265 for Ty Daniel and Bobby. Then Justin and Ron, 273. Brett and Jen, then 281. Five in the field, going to be 12:40 on the run, 12:40. We're going to move down to Justin and Ron now, 273. The 268 are going to be the Jacobs boys. Here's Justin and Ron, 273. They're going to be smooth here, going to be 689 for 273. Now we're going to go to 268. Lay back here yet? Here's Red Jen Jacobs at 268. Thanks for hustling back around, guys. Appreciate it. Joel and Dave at 281, 282, 283. We're at 268 right now. And going to be no time in the run, no time. All right, we're going to be back on track at 281 now. We're going to be Joel Colgrove and Dave Dobby, and Matthews and Stevenson at 282, Foley and Harrell at 283, Bennett Cooper at 284. Be ready. Next team to ride in, that's going to be Matthews and Stevenson at 282. Foley and Harold at 283. You're going to be up at 3. Again, going to be no time to run there. We move down to 282. It's going to be Matthews and Stevenson. Mark Foley and Kim Harold at 283. Then Bennett and Cooper at 284. Redinger and Solier, 285. So far, the fast time of the rotation is a 6:51 by Kirsten Slager and Johnson. Here's Tom Matthews and Jackie Stevenson at 282. Mark Foley and Kim Harold at 283. You can ride in. Well, we have a little tough luck here. Going to be no time. That's going to move us down to Mark Foley and Kim Harold at 283. Bennett and Cooper at 284. Then Redinger and Sawyer at 285. Here we're going to be up at 3. Next team riding is going to be Bennett and Cooper at 284. And split to the field going to be 713 on the run, 713. That'll move us down the line. Going to be Bennett and Cooper at 284. Then Redinger and Sawyer at 285. Vic Morrison and Jason Thomas at 286. Going to be 741. That's going to move us down to Justin and Dean at 285, then Vic and Jason at 286, Ethan and Cooper at 287. Here's Justin and Dean at 285, Vic and Jason at 286. And it'll be no time for the run, no time. Moves down the line, going to be Morrison and Thomas now at 286. Ethan Shelley and Cooper Hogg at 287, and Schumann and Schnaufer, 288. Going to be 964 on the run, 964. Ethan Shelley and Cooper Hogg at 287. And Phil and Trevor at 288. Braden and Chris at 289. And going to be no time to run there. All right, we're going to move down the line, folks. It's going to be Phil Schumann and Trevor Schnaufer. Braden Hawkins and Chris Smith at 289, 90, 91, and 92. That'll wrap up. Go round number 1 to rotation number 3. Go round number 2, ropers be ready. We're going to drag the pin and we'll come right back. We've got 5 to go. Here's Phil Schumann and Trevor Schnaufer. .704. .704 for that team. That's going to move down to Braden and Chris at 289. Colin Williams at 290. And Farmer and Smith at 291. Blake and Twisselman at 292. Give you no time of the run there. That'll move us down the line to Justin Hall and Hoop Williams at 290. Barber and Smith at 291, then Blake and Twizzleman at 292. No time of the run there. We're going to move down to Farber and Smith at 291, then Blake and Twizzleman at 292. You're going to be on deck, and we'll drag the pin ropers. We will drag after 2. Then we'll be back with go round number 2, the third rotation of our prefix number 14. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to the South Point Equestrian Center. The great sport team open enjoying it here. Area World Series finale week and the NFR. A better place to be in the world than right here in Sin City. It'll be 7:09, 7:09. And that'll move us down to Blake and Twizzleman now, Wade and Caleb. It'll be the final team here at 292. Then we will drag the pin ropers. Folks, we've got one more round of 100 in this arena. And then they'll finish up rounds 3 and the consolation in the Preferred Pavilion. And then we'll go to the short round. The time y'all been waiting for. We give $1 million away in this arena. And at no time for the final team there in round number 1. Folks, we're going to bring the tractor in. We are going to drag it up